right, guys, and we're back with another episode of El Sampler Pod. Here we go. We have Juan right here with us, and I'm Javi as always. So today we're actually going to talk a little bit about Dynamite and kind of the consequences it has for next week. So how you doing, Juan? What's going on?
Good, man. Good day. Good day. What's up? What are you doing, Javi? Yeah. What are you doing right now, Javi? Tell me right now what you're doing.
I'm recording.
Hey, man. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to talk about AEW next week.
Yeah?
Next week.
It should be fun.
Next week should be good, yeah. Next week should be good.
Yeah. Botchamania Fest.
Botchamania, holy shit. Yeah, this week was a little off, as we're going to get into right now.
Yeah. They had a good rating, though, 1.2. So
I know, that's crazy, man.
Bro, Punk's going to be pissed.
I know what's going on. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, they didn't have Punk, the Bucks, or Kenny Omega.
I know, that's true, man.
That may be a sign. I guess they don't need any of them.
Come on, Bucks, come on over. Kenny, especially you, come on over to the good side of things.
To
Fed,
WWE?
To the Fed, yes.
Bro, if they go over there, they're going to start Velocity again.
Velocity, Jesus Christ. Hey, NXT?
Yeah.
NXT?
No.
Put them up against AEW again, dude. Holy shit.
That would be cool. That I think would be interesting.
That'd be cool.
That'll make both companies better, I think.
They would never do that, though.
Why not?
I don't think they would want to compete. Like, I think that would be something like, hey, you're not putting us against them, like, because it's still a company that they started, will help start.
Bro, at the end of the day, Tony Khan pays him, so
yeah,
whatever he says.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's not going to take any of this shit.
I'm not going to fucking take it anymore.
So bad. But anyways, all right, so let's start with the championship tournament matches. You had Jericho against Danielson and Mox against Sammy Guevara. So the first one was Mox against Sammy. What did you think about that match in particular?
Honestly, I actually enjoyed that one more than I did the Jericho and Bryan Danielson match. It was a lot of action. As much as I hate Sammy. Sammy, I hate you. I hate you so much, Sammy.
He's the worst, bro.
Oh yes, especially that fucking promo he did in the backstage, and then while he was I don't know if you heard him, he had gotten the belt and he was like, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I was like, is this motherfucker from New York? He's from Houston, Texas. He's from where we're at. And he's like, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Yeah, terrible, but great match. There was a couple of times where but that's the thing with AEW. So many false finishes.
Yeah, you get immune to it. You get immune to it. It's like back and forth, blah, 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 blah. It's like, come on now.
I'll tell you the one thing I don't like is Mox winning with that Death Rider. I don't like that.
That looks terrible. He should go back to the Dirty Deeds or whatever it was.
Yeah, the pendulum shift or something like that.
The paradigm shift.
Paradigm shift. Yeah,
that was basically
terrible.
That was basically Foley's DDT, right?
Yeah,
the underhand DDT,
it looks like a suplex.
No, but the one he used to do before.
Oh yeah.
I think it was basically like Foley's double underhook suplex DDT. Yeah, but that suplex was terrible. I remember when he did it to Punk the other day. I was like, is that like a finish?
Yeah, he beat him with two of them. I like the name. What is the Hell Rider or whatever?
I have no idea.
I just said it, but it's terrible. Terrible finish, Mox.
Yeah, I didn't like that. But honestly, I think it was pretty good. The one thing about the false finishes, I think it would have gone better, well, even though Guevara is also a heel. But if it would have been a lot more pins on Guevara and Guevara getting up, so that you could kind of sell the illusion, oh, shit, he may actually win. Yeah, exactly. But it gets to the point where they're just going back and forth, and you're like, okay, so... All right, now we can tell this is the 7th one. Last minute, I have 2 more left. You're like, come on now. So I kind of didn't like that much. But in the end of the day, it was a pretty good match. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, agreed. I think it was a great way to start the show.
Yeah. It was a lot of action, so it worked pretty good.
Yep.
Then the next match, you had Jericho against Bryan Danielson, which...
It wasn't bad.
I've been wanting to see this for a long time again. I know they just had a match the other day, but I do think they could work well together. But it just seems, I think they're almost both of them too good to a certain extent. Like it's really weird. Like you don't know who's really carrying the match.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a match leader. Like it just seems like Jericho wants to do what he wants to do.
Brian
wants to do his stuff. So it's all kind of weird. Now I will tell you this, bro. Brian selling an injury is crazy. Like every time he does something, I'm like, oh shit, there he goes,
God,
there he goes, there he goes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no,
I
oh
think
no,
we're
oh
scarred
no,
at
oh
this
no.
point.
Yeah,
You're scarred.
Yeah, but it's like every time because you look at him and you're like the other, with that match with player 2, with Daniel Garcia, where he had I don't know if it's that he knows how to have a concussion so well already that he's had so many, but it's like I was like, I don't know. It's kind of I was getting uncomfortable.
Great.
I was like,
doesn't look good
because he did it because all of a sudden he's getting up and he's just kind of flopping around and you're like, is it real? Is it a work or what?
Yeah, no, he's kind of but this was a good. It was okay. Yeah. Once again, I don't think it was better than the first match. No. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan. I didn't like the finish. I didn't like the ending. I would have much rather seen Daniel like pin him.
Yeah.
I thought they hanged on to the, I forget what he calls it, but his crossface, I think.
Oh, the label lock.
Yeah, the label lock. There you go. I think he hangs on for just a little bit too long. I feel like when you're in a submission and that motherfucker hurts, it's like
well, both things because the Lion Tamer or the Walls of Jericho, he had that in for like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, and Daniel didn't pass out. I'm like, then he changed it to a half crab, and he had a bad leg, so that kind of didn't make much sense.
Yeah, that's where I just kind of get lost. I'm just like, it takes me out because
it just seems like they both wanted to get their shit in, kind of like what we were saying at the beginning, because nobody was really carrying the match. It should have been okay, you be the ring general, I'll be the ring general, but it just seemed like both of them just wanted to get their shit in, and
I'm sure they had a conversation. I'm sure they had a conversation at the back, like, hey, let's just call it in the mat, let's just call it in the ring, and
which was a mistake.
Probably a mistake, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Who do you have for next week?
For next week, honestly, I have Brian.
Okay.
Just because I think they. First of all, I think Mox is going to go on vacation anyways.
Yeah, he definitely is.
If not, Renee's going to ask for a divorce. He'll be like, bro, I'm ready. Let's go. Come on. So that's one real world reason. 2, I think it's a good idea. It's a fresh person, somebody extremely credible. I think a lot of people have wanted him to be champion for a little bit. Yeah. Plus the fact you just gave Mox a title twice. You took it away real quick. So, I mean, you need somebody new in the whole thing. Definitely. So I don't know. I think it's definitely. Brian. What about you?
I think it'll be Brian as well. But my question is the chip that MJF won. Is that like Money in the Bank where he can come and cash it in, or it's going to be like, I have to schedule this match?
I think it's a scheduled match.
Okay.
I think it's because
no surprises here.
Yeah, unless he pulls something off and says, okay, yeah, well, I'll schedule a match right after that one or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
like it can't be like I think Money in the Bank was brilliant. That was Jericho's idea, if I'm not mistaken. But it just keeps everything. Plus the fact, I mean, it gives you some good champions, but it also gives you Liv Morgan.
but it also gives you a chance to spread your wings. Like, okay, we don't want her to beat Ronda clean.
Yeah, there's no way in hell she was going to beat her.
Oh yeah,
in a normal match. So yeah, I think it worked. It kind of worked.
I just
and then
I was just gonna say it would be nice if they just. I think you end off with Brian with the belt. And then all of a sudden you hear MJF, and it's like, no way. And but then again, once again, I guess you can't cash in at any point. So it kind of is.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think he has to schedule it kind of more than anything, which is kind of anticlimactic to say the least. But that's just me. But and then we had MJF with that promo, which was pretty good. It wasn't one of his best. It was just kind of a run of the mill thing, which. Honestly, one thing that's kind of getting me a little tired of MJF is the cheap heat. It's like, oh, well, Cleveland, I hate you. You guys are smelly. Oh, you're fat. Oh, whatever.
Shut up, fat boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, bro, like, change it up. Kind of like the contrary, like the complete opposite side was like KO. he wasn't doing anything like that. Even Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins was just concentrating on Matt Riddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Not concentrating on the people there, because that's cheap. That's kind of super old school. Like, I mean, what's next? They're going to bring a Russian guy and say,
pretty much, dude.
Just make it cheap.
He
just
did get that. He did get his new firm. The firm. Okay. Terrible, random people just there for no reason.
Dollar store Teddy Long.
Oh my God.
Bro, who is he? Like, why was he there? Like, he just kept on talking and talking. As I know they announced him like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he was the Dynamite guy.
But I really didn't care. Like, he just kept on going and going and going and going. And I'm like, where are you going with this?
Yeah, he
like,
introduced everyone
one
by one by one
and then he started,
one.
Well, then he started saying a bunch of random stuff, too, which I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with wrestling? Where are we going with this? No, it kind of didn't work at all. Then Big Cass, he did not want to be there.
Yeah, he looked like he was just like, man, get me the fuck out of here.
It looks like he was drinking or something, like, or he had just woken up or something. He's like, oh God, why do I have to be here?
We need to get what's his name?
Enzo.
Yeah, Kaz and Enzo. We need to get them back together, dude. Bring them back.
As much as I couldn't stand Enzo, but on the mic, he's damn good.
Yes, he is.
Damn good.
Yes, he is.
Plus, it was super fun, man, and their combination worked so well.
And they never won the titles, dude. Never won the titles once.
Yeah, they didn't win the NXT titles either, right?
Never.
That's crazy.
Never.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
They deserve more, but that's a whole nother ballgame.
Correct.
But yeah, but I really don't think that faction is going anywhere. The one person that I really don't understand why they haven't done more with him is Ethan Page. I think there's a lot of potential there, but it just seems like nothing ever clicks with him.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
The one I really like, and I had his name in my head right now, I just completely fucking forgot. The black guy.
Oh, Leo Moriarty?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. He just has such a cool look. I don't like his... okay. He looks cool. Like, you know, you like to... cool guys get over. Yeah. His ring gear is terrible. When he goes to the ring, has those fucking headphones, I'm like, okay, it looks terrible. But there was so much hype around this guy. I want to say he was brought in with Cody when he was facing for... Like,
I think so.
Yeah, when he was doing the open challenges.
Well, in fact, I think Punk's first match was against him, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Like, there was like a big deal because he's like, oh yeah, he wants to work with all the young guys now, and look where
all the other young pricks.
Yeah,
but yeah, I would like to see more of that guy. Ethan Page is cool. He comes out on the major figure podcast. With,
is that the one with Matt Cardona?
Yeah,
and,
with Broski
Myers?
and Myers. Yeah. So he's a big figure collector. But yeah, I mean they're all right. They're okay. I just once again this faction, another faction in AEW, is not going to go anywhere. Once MJF gets that title, they're going to pretty much dismantle them.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't even know why there's even a faction with MJF. MJF should be by himself.
Yeah,
he works better by himself. And maybe put one person, like if you wanted to put Big Cass as an upgrade to Wardlow. Okay, I get it. I understand it. You want to have a heavy there, but come on. Like this whole bunch of random people there, it just looks like they just put them together.
Yeah, and they really
like
do.
there's no rhyme or reason for them to be there. They have nothing in common. They're just there.
I really feel they need to stop having him cut a promo every single week. Like,
yeah, it's getting old.
It loses, and it's only been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks, but it's just like, okay, I get it. Look, he's a home run, but you're gonna oversaturate it. Like, you're just gonna give us too much of it, and it's gonna get to the point where it's just not special. He's gonna come out like you said, cheap heat. Yeah, and I mean that'll be it.
He's just gonna burn him up.
Yep.
Well, it's kind of like what I was saying earlier about KO. I don't want to keep on bringing WWE, but I guess I have to. Like KO, he had a promo this past week.
Fantastic.
He didn't have one the week before.
Right.
And he had one the week. So you have like at least 1 or 2 weeks in between each good promo, and it has an impact. With MJF, it's going to be like, okay, here he goes again. Okay,
another
he's
one.
Gonna start.
Another one.
Yeah, he's the best. Okay, blah blah blah. These people are stinky. These people are fat. they're not good. They're not good looking, and I'm gonna win the title. I'm gonna cash in the chip, and that's his whole promo. So yeah. So, all right. So then the next match, which was kind of random too, Jungle Boy versus Jay Lethal. I don't know why.
It was an open challenge, I believe he said, right?
I have no idea what it was. I don't know. That was I think that was my pee break, so I kind of missed that part. And I didn't want to rewind it because it was Jungle Boy. Bro, he's already getting on my nerves. Like, he's just bad.
I skipped it, man. As much as I like Jay Lethal,
I don't training.
Yeah, I don't like what Jay Lethal is doing in AEW.
No,
so I did skip this match. Yeah, man, not much of an opinion here.
No, Jay Lethal should be at the very least a high mid-carder. At the very least. Correct. I mean, he's so good. He can cut an amazing promo. He's extremely entertaining. I like the other thing I do love about him is that he's not your stereotypical African-American wrestler that's like, okay, yeah, hip-hop and stuff like that. Yep. No. He's like different. Kind of like Keith Lee to a certain extent, where he's
Jonathan
not really a hip-hop guy. Where, Jonathan Gresham, where it's about the wrestling, about their character.
Yeah.
So that I think is good for them too.
Dude, I remember when I first started watching.
Opportunity to grow.
Yeah, when I first started watching ROH, when we got, I don't know if you were watching at the time, where we got Jay Briscoe and we got Jay Lethal for the ROH and TV title.
For the TV title, what was his manager? I forgot his name. His manager of Jay Lethal's manager. But you know who I'm talking about, the little guy.
The little white guy.
He was always, they were always cutting promos outside and stuff. That was cool, bro. That
his
was
entrance music there was fantastic. He would come up with 2 titles.
Everything. That was his best character by far.
I miss ROH, dude. I really do miss ROH.
The real ROH. This ROH is like ECW, like the WWE version of ECW.
Yes, correct. That's what I'm just like.
Actually, worse because it's not even on TV. So
yes, exactly. I'm just like, dude, what's going on? I need this guy Khan to like do something with ROH already, okay?
Yeah. It's like, here's Samoa Joe. Here's a TV title. You're going to defend it every time you're on TV.
That's it.
So you're never going to defend it.
Because you're never on TV.
You're never on TV.
I know, man. I'm just like, dude, come on. Like, even if I don't even know, man. They could do something on YouTube. They could do something on Twitch. They could do something somewhere. I mean, they're I'm sure they're getting ad revenue for Velocity. I think it's called Velocity.
No, it's a Dark and Elevation.
Elevation. Elevate yourself.
Sunday Night Heat.
Yes, but those saying, I'm sure they make some type of money where they can just give me a 30-minute show with 2 matches, a promo in a match. Just something simple, man. You can tape it in between. I mean, honestly, if you just threw away Rampage and gave me an hour of Ring of Honor, I think would be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, then we go again. What we were talking about last week about the bloated roster. So what are you going to do? Mix in ROH with AEW? Well, they're kind of doing that right now.
They're doing that now anyway.
Why? Like, I don't understand it. And then you sign all these big name guys like Samoa Joe. You sign Cesaro. That's why I think Gresham was pissed too. Because all of a sudden it's like, bro, he's this great wrestler, great technical wrestler. He's been the ROH champion for a little bit.
Yeah,
and they bring him in to just be, just put over Cesaro.
Yeah,
it's like, okay.
Hey, we just signed this WWE guy. I know he was ROH before, but look, anybody who makes the argument of all these ROH guys, when they're like, well, they're not WWE guys, they're ROH. Look, they made their name in WWE, guys. Okay, so let's not have this argument. But yeah, like. They brought in Cesaro for what to beat up Gresham.
Yeah,
they put him in the first match of. I mean, but I think that was because Gresham was like if I'm gonna do it now, right? But I didn't realize this is off topic. I didn't realize how short Gresham is.
No, Gresham's tiny, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking tiny. Yeah, I didn't know that. Tiny. I didn't know that until I saw him.
But then again, it gives you the illusion of being bigger just because of how he's built. It's kind of like Pac.
Yeah.
Like I remember when he was Neville when he started, he was little. And then all of a sudden when he turned into the bastard Pac, straight out of Lord of the Rings.
I'm the bastard.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the cruiserweights.
I'm the bastard.
I'm the
Something
bastard.
But it was no, he was, but I mean, it kind of worked. I mean, believe me, the change, even though the king of the cruiserweights was epic,
Terrible.
That was no, wow, really
Terrible.
the king of the cruiserweights. No, that was great.
Terrible.
No, it was good.
You know what? Should he bring completely 180? Should
Now
we bring
JJ
back
would say, well, if he was part of the bloodline, but
God damn it, JJ! Even when you're not here, you're here in spirit, man.
the bloodline.
The bloodline, we the ones. Imagine he loses to fucking Logan Paul.
Oh God, bro, I'll stop watching. I
I
swear.
probably would. I'd probably give up. I'd be like, no, fuck this.
It's like David Arquette almost.
Yo, hell, no, fuck this. Fuck that.
That'd be horrible.
Right?
But no, what were you saying?
Oh, do you think they're gonna bring back the cruiserweight title? Completely off topic. I know we're talking about AEW, but
Or in WWE? No, I don't think so.
no.
I don't think it's not necessary. It's why?
Yeah, that's true. There's no.
Because then you're going to have, what are you going to do? Separate all these guys? That's kind of what Triple H doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to put, then Johnny Gargano's going to be there, Ciampa.
Oh, yeah.
Then why the hell did you even bring him up?
Bring him up in the first place. You're right.
So yeah, no, I don't think so. In fact, I think it's going to be the other way around. They're going to try to prove that they can hang with the big boys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I wasn't here for Monday's show, but what did you think of Gargano's first match?
Who did he fight also? I forgot.
Shoo.
Oh yeah. No, that was great, bro.
Great match.
Chad Gable's actually damn
the
good
best,
in the
man.
ring, bro.
He's fantastic.
He's great. Thank you. I love that.
He's
So
fucking,
wonderful.
he's Jeff Jarrett.
He's getting he's better, way better.
Yes.
Because Jeff Jarrett was annoying, and I never liked him. He's great in the ring, but I couldn't stand him. But Chad Gable, he's just so annoying.
Yes.
And it works. And the sad part is he's actually great in the ring. So the only bad thing is that I think he's going to turn into he's the next Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Where he's just going to be a good ring technician, put people over. Hey, but I'll take it. It's still a good job.
Yeah, he's
making
been
a bunch of money.
He's been on Raw every week, every single week, without fail.
Well, and he's been in WWE since when? Since like 2014 or something, 2013 or something. Because he's been around for a long time. I remember he was when he started before he started American Alpha with Kurt Angle's son. But
Jason Jordan.
What was his name? Jason Jordan. Yeah.
Jason Angle.
Yeah. So I remember when he was like, I'm Reddy and Gable or something.
Yep,
like,
Reddy and Gable.
with the little towel, trying to get him to be his tag team partner. But that was fun. And that's one thing. He grows on you. He's like one of these guys. It's kind of like Enzo, bro. I couldn't stand Enzo and Cass. Like I could not stand him.
Then
all of a sudden it got to a point. Yeah, but then it got to a point where I'm like,
it's just so good.
Fun.
Yeah,
like they're just fun. Like they're just fun.
That's what you want.
And if you were, I don't know if you went to that NXT show. Did you?
Which one?
The one where there was this dude cutting a promo. I think you were. I think you were there. Where this guy, I don't know if you got there late or something, but this guy was cutting the Enzo promo. Like everybody was in a circle, and this guy just literally busts out Enzo's promo.
I don't remember, man.
Oh, well, I'm not sure if you were, and if you were there, I think you got there a little bit later. But
probably.
But that's how fun it was.
Yeah.
Like just who does that?
Enzo.
So it worked.
Yep.
But so going back to Dynamite.
Yes.
Going back to Dynamite. You had Lucha Brothers against Swerve in Our Glory. No.
What does that guy do? No. I don't know. Good match. Really enjoyed it. I have to admit, the Swerve in Our Glory, I just don't dig them, man. I don't like them as a tag team. I'm pretty sure the Acclaimed is gonna win next week, and that's honestly gonna be good. I think it's a good change. Swerve in Our Glory, they need to start, I guess, fighting against each other. Then you can throw a TNT title at them. Maybe fight something, for the mid card title. But then obviously
that's the problem. There's so many damn people.
Yeah.
Hell, Miro hasn't fought in like 6 months or something.
FTW, dude, the FTW title.
That's
prestigious.
Oh yeah, well Hook has it.
Him and Action Bronson.
Who is that dude?
He's a rapper, apparently. I don't know. I don't know that guy.
Bro, you know he reminds me of. I don't know if you've seen that Modelo Ultra Modelo Negra or something like that commercial. Where they have the guy that's tattooing people. The older Mexican dude.
Yes,
that's what he reminds me of for whatever reason. Every time I
terrible.
see Action Bronson, he reminds me of that dude. I'm like,
Terrible.
what the hell? Like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
bad.
but
It's
good
terrible.
match. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was good. But it kind of served its purpose. It was more to see who's gonna face
The Acclaimed.
the Acclaimed, which, like you said last week, they're possibly going to fix it because they messed up last time.
They
so.
did. They did.
Yeah, they have to give. If they don't give the Acclaimed the title this time, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but now you got to
They have to.
Now you got to put on a way better match than you did the first time, and that first match was fantastic.
That's true.
That was a fantastic match, man.
And I don't know if they can because of the guys involved. Because let's be honest, like Acclaim is good, but they're not really known as in-ring guys, anyways.
Yeah, no.
Swerve and Keith Lee, they're pretty good in the ring, but I don't know if they're good telling stories. They're good, they're decent wrestlers, but I don't know. They don't convince me. So that was the perfect time. So they kind of missed an opportunity there. But.
They did completely.
Yeah. Now, what do you think's going to happen there? Do you think the Acclaim's finally going to win it?
They should. I guess if you wanted to swerve the people, you could have Swerve and Our Glory win again, because I think everybody's going in expecting that they're gonna win.
Yeah. But wouldn't you want that pop if you were AEW?
You would, but sometimes I think the worst thing to do is the thing with the most common sense. Like, there's a lot of times where, like, you're watching a match and you know what's gonna happen, and even though it's a good match, at the end of it, you're like, "Oh yeah, it happened. Yeah, I expected this."
I guess.
Yeah.
But look at WWE again with the whole thing with Drew and Roman. If they were going to take the title away from him, it was kind of the perfect place. As much as
it was.
I may not necessarily wanted Drew to win or anything, but it was perfect. Like, the setting was just there. Like, it almost wrote itself. But I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways. So in one of the sections, Pac was giving this random promo about the All Atlantic title, whatever, which nobody cares about, which I'm not sure how it's defended or what the purpose is of having it.
What is the definition of the All Atlantic?
I don't know.
Is it
I
like
guess
a
it just
European
defended
title?
in. It's all in the Atlantic. Every country that's touched by the Atlantic Ocean, I guess.
Atlantis. Fucking Aquaman is there.
Jason Momoa shows up.
Momoa
Which
shows
actually had this crazy head tattoo. I don't know if you saw that. Like Samoa, like they actually did like the whole thing with the ceremony.
Oh, shit.
Bro, it looks like it hurt like hell. But it's
Yeah,
like
I know.
Jimmy's doing the tattoos and Jason Momoa's like, okay, hold my beer, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's like a man's tattoo.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
no.
But then Pac was talking and doing his usual promo, and then Orange Cassidy hits him with the worst Superman / Orange Punch ever. Bro, it looks so bad. And then to make it even worse, the cameraman is right there in his face. Like, at least fake it. At least, give it like good 5, 6, 10 feet or something.
He should do this.
Don't just do it right.
Oh, man.
Right. Superstar.
Fucking Orange Cassidy. And I enjoy Orange Cassidy, but I mean, there's no way Pac loses
old.
this. Yeah, there's no way Pac loses this. You can't have him lose the title and what I'm assuming is the first defense.
I think so, because I think he just
defense.
won it like a month ago or so.
Yeah.
Which I don't even remember how he won it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I didn't even
know
pay attention. Yeah, I don't know
who
either.
He beat, so.
Yeah.
But then, what's his name? Ethan Page. Same thing. He was like, "I'm coming after the prestigious All Atlantic title." I was like, what the fuck? What title?
Yeah, but I think he was just trolling everybody because he's pissed too. Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So yeah. I mean, he doesn't get any TV time. Like, you have all of these guys that could be great, but see, they fell into Vince's trap. They're like, all right, sign people.
Yep.
Sign people.
Let's give him some more people.
Yeah.
Any chance that Bray shows up next week?
You know what? I don't think so. If he's going to go back, it's going to be WWE if he goes anywhere.
You think so? You don't think he's burning the bridges there, or like he has like enough issues?
No, yeah, but you know, Triple H is going to work with him.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like right now, not right now, but I can guarantee if it would have been like a year ago, and Punk would have wanted to go, I can guarantee Triple H would have said, "Okay, just come on, bygones are bygones." Yeah, and he learned that from Vince, because Vince did that with Ultimate Warrior, with a bunch of other people. So yeah, Brett. So Brett's thing was real serious. So
real work.
Yeah. Yep. But So then I think Pac's gonna win. Then the women's match, had a random women's match this yesterday, which I really didn't like. It was all over the place. And then they're having a 4-way on next Wednesday, which I don't know why.
Terrible.
And Tony Storm is still the interim champion. It's not for the real championship, so why even have the match? Terrible. So I don't know. I
really feel bad for the women's division here, man. Honestly, they are terrible, man. And I'm not talking shit just because it's women. I'm not talking shit just because it's AEW, but they have a awful women's division.
Yeah.
If
I was AEW, I'd pay Bayley and Sasha Banks anything they want.
Yeah.
They could build a division with them too.
They could, but I don't know if you follow on Twitter AEW Botches. But they just had Maria Shafir and that other person, the trans person. Nyla Rose, yeah. And Maria had one of the girls in a DDT, and then Nyla Rose had her picking up like a 3D. It dropped it straight on her head.
On her head, yeah. That's the one where I think you posted it. The Dutch Mantel had posted it or something.
Oh my god, that's terrible,
bro. That's terrible. Like, why are you doing that? Like, why?
That sums up. You know what we need to do? We need to just get on Twitter. We're going to go on his page, and from time to time, we're just going to react to the botches.
That's true. That would be good.
Just do that.
That would definitely be good. It's just going to be painful. So.
Oh, hey, not for me. Not for me. I'm not going through it,
bro. I don't understand why they're. Well, it's like the famous one with Tay Conti and what's her face?
Anna Jay.
No, Sammy Guevara and what's her name? Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho.
Yeah, Ruby Soho now.
Yeah, that neck thing,
bro. Like, come on. Like, they almost broke her neck and they broke her nose at the same time, bro. Oh, 2 fucking injuries in one. I'm like, God.
I thought I was watching an episode of Ridiculousness with the damn scorpion and the way she landed. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, it was just terrible. I mean, like I said last time, they have to bring somebody. Maybe, maybe Gail Kim or something like that for the back. Somebody to actually teach them how to work. Because they don't have, in fact, I think the one they're depending on is Serena Deeb. She's good in the ring. She's good in the ring and everything, but she doesn't have a name. She's never made any money.
Yeah, I just don't care about
she doesn't have any credibility.
Yeah, I just don't care. Like, I remember... Even when I was watching WWE, I didn't care about the women. Sasha, Charlotte, and Bayley legit.
That's when it started. The game. Yeah,
I remember going to.
Well, I would say AJ Lee and Paige. That was the first shot. That was the first shot. No, but that was the first shot.
That was
It wasn't. It's kind of like they can actually put on good matches. Because I think it was kind of probably Triple H experimenting. Like, hey, let's throw her out there. She's been in wrestling since she was like 10 years old, so let's go. And it worked. And then they brought the other 4. I mean, rest is history.
I mean, I think it changed with Brooklyn. I think that was it. I remember like not looking at social media because of that match. I got home super late. I was tired as fuck, and I skipped the entire pay-per-view just to watch that match.
That was the second one?
I think it's
Or the first one.
Yeah, the first one in Brooklyn. Yeah. Oh, dude, amazing match. Forever the greatest women's match of all time. But the thing is with AEW is that they don't have any characters like that. You got fucking Britt Baker, who is probably their biggest women's star.
Which is not that good in the ring.
Yep, exactly.
Like, you either have good characters or good in-ring workers.
Yep.
You don't have a mix of both. And that's the problem. And honestly, probably almost across the whole across the whole AEW roster, that's what you have. A bunch of people that are good technicians or good characters, but you rarely have anybody that's good at both.
Yep.
And that's what's happening to them. It's just such a mess.
Agreed.
And then you have so many green people too. Because, like, for example, like Anna Jay, Tay Conti, all of these people are green. Like, if you're going to sign people with experience.
Yep.
And they signed this other girl, Riho. Come on, bro. She's like 3 feet tall. I mean, not to say anything, but come on, man. She doesn't look like a wrestler.
No, not at all.
No. You know, we don't expect everybody to be Jade Cargill, which is like 8 feet tall, but at least look kind of
the part.
And then they have what's her face? Ember Moon, Athena now.
Athena.
Which
I think she's fucking vanilla.
She's never been. I've never been a fan of hers for whatever reason. Like, she's good.
Yeah.
She's like one of these people that you're like, kind of like Jeff Jarrett to a certain extent. They're really good. They do everything well, but then you're like, I don't know. Like, they don't have that it factor.
I think as soon as she opens her mouth for me, it's just like, oh fuck, she's fucking stale. She's fucking vanilla, poured into a cup, and like with ice cubes. Like, she's just fucking. It's just so boring.
Yeah,
it's terrible. You know who would actually be good in the actual women's championship scene is Jade. I think Jade would.
Jade Cargill?
Yeah, even though she's green as well.
That's the problem. She's green.
Yeah, but she's entertaining at least.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure she could learn a few things, even if it's just a squash match. Boom.
But that's the problem too. But that's another problem. They've been trying to give her, giving her longer matches, and that's just exposed her instead of making her look better.
Yep.
So you don't do that. It's kind of like William Regal against Goldberg. Like, you don't do that. Like, you're not. It's like she had that match against Athena, and it didn't work. Like
terrible.
No, and so that's the thing. But in terms of look and everything, I mean, she's impressive.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
I mean, you look at her, you're like, oh god, like she's someone when you look at her. So
exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right, and then the last match, or apparently of next week is and I saw that on the website a little while ago. The ROH championship match, Claudio Castagnoli against Jericho, which should be interesting.
I'm honestly, apart from the championship match, honestly, I didn't know about this match until I saw it here on the rundown. That's honestly, it's up there. I think it's close to the AEW championship match in like interest. I love Cesaro. Cesaro's the man.
Yes.
Jericho is hit or miss, but with someone like Cesaro next to him, I think they'll pull out a banger. What do you think?
No, I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, Cesaro in the ring has always been amazing.
Yep.
His mic skills have never been great. His personality's never been crazy. But in terms of just being a pure wrestler, I mean, the guy's awesome. The guy's amazing. And he's a little bigger too, so he can do almost what Daniel Bryan can do, but he's bigger, so he's stronger, so he can do a lot things that are a little bit more fun. Especially with Jericho, that he's not that big. And good thing Jericho did lose some weight, so that helps him out too.
That is true.
In terms of a match like this. So, yeah, I mean, I think Claudio should retain.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't think they're going to give, because there's no reason to give Jericho the win.
Well, the only reason or the only way I can see Jericho winning is if they're going to be announcing maybe like a Ring of Honor TV, and obviously just like they did with the first AEW champion, they give it to him. Obviously, Jericho's a lot more known than Cesaro.
Yeah.
So you put a face to the brand at that point.
Kind of like what he did with AEW in the beginning too.
Yep, exactly.
That's why he was the first champion. So it would make sense. Now, you know what I do think would be talking about the whole TV thing. Why don't they just put it on HBO Max?
I mean, that would be good. That would be
work.
great.
And they could put all their shows kind of like the network, but you just have it on HBO Max.
But HBO has to agree to that first and foremost. With
But I don't
Discover
think
has
there's
to
any.
agree with that.
But I don't think there's even any money involved either, because they're recording the shows anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, from everything that I was seeing, it cost them a shitload of money to produce these shows. They're barely making like a good amount of money. Obviously, a lot of that money is going to the video game that they're coming out with later this year.
yeah,
But it costs a lot of money to run these shows yearly. Obviously, they have talent.
well, but I don't think it's necessarily about the money that much, because I think it wouldn't shock me if Tony Khan actually says, "Okay, I'll take a pay cut."
Yeah.
In terms of the whole thing, just to have the show out there, and if they start touring, they can make the money off of touring and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's the thing they don't do. They should.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were doing it for a little bit, and then they stopped with the whole COVID thing, and then it kind of never came back to
Picked back up.
yeah. But I honestly think that that Tony would probably pick up the bill on a lot of that.
Agreed.
Second of all, remember like right now, whenever they record Dynamite, they're doing 4 shows at once.
Yeah. that's
So
true,
even though it is expensive, but at least they're mitigating that cost a lot. And then let's say, hell, in fact, Ring of Honor could be like your road show. Just have different places, just record it.
They should.
They record in Chicago. Okay, this is this week's ROH. Next
Yeah.
week, okay, we'll be in such and such. That's ROH.
Yeah, they need to figure
Call it
out
a day.
ROH, man. There's too much history and lineage there that like you just can't let ROH just fucking go like that. So hopefully,
Well, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna buy it, do something with it.
yeah, exactly.
That's it. Because if it dies, okay, fine. Every company dies at some point, but just do something. If you're gonna buy it and you're gonna bring these wrestlers in, do something with them.
Yeah,
like they're just
agreed.
there rotting. Like,
I mean,
they're just in purgatory.
Yeah, if Impact can have a show, I don't see why ROH can't.
Yeah, and it's way
You know,
worse.
yeah, it's way worse.
I can't
Super way
stand
worse. Correct.
Well, let's see. All right, yeah. So let's see what happens on next Wednesday on Grand Slam from. Is it where's it from? Upstate New York, right? From this?
New York.
Yeah,
yes.
upstate New York. From upstate. Yeah. So that should be good. Should be good again. So
Yep.
let's see. All right, man.
Same time next week.
Yeah. Is there anything else you had to add, or
That's it, man. I'm excited to watch the
good.
show next week, and we'll see how they do. Hopefully, they don't let us down.
I don't think they'll let us down.
They
I
better
don't.
not.
At least the big matches, but there's some matches there that I'm kind of worried about. But
Look, give me a banger with Cesaro and Jericho, and the rest of the night, I don't give a fuck, dude. Whatever.
you know what? They could start with that match.
They should
They
start.
could start
No,
and then
I
Why
guarantee
not?
you, they're gonna start with the tag
oh,
team.
Lucha Brothers.
They're gonna start. They're gonna start.
No,
with
Lucha
the-
Brothers aren't there.
Yeah, no.
Bro. Now you
For-
think they're gonna start with that?
I 100% guarantee you they're gonna start with listen.
Yeah, that would be cool to start off.
Yeah, I think that would be a good match to start off. Start off hot. I think everybody's excited to see the Acclaimed. Hey, everybody loves the Acclaimed. Okay, even John Cena.
Scissor me.
Scissor me, daddy ass.
Oh,
Terrible.
so bad.
Terrible.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end the episode here before you start saying anything inappropriate. But yeah, but we'll see you next week. That was Juan. This is Javi. Just remember to like and subscribe as always.
Scissor ass.
Peace out, guys. Bye bye.